Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good afternoon. Today I'm working on this Toro recycler with a quantum engine on it. I got this through a trade.
They're actually made from the DNA of a bald eagle. Most people don't realize that these Chevys... Oh my God, did you see that lawnmower? Hold on. Oh my God, that thing will fit in here. Hold on. Well, I'll be danged if it's better than I expected in a Corvette ZR1. Who would have thought that a mower could fit in one of these things? Well, let's go back to Kyle's. Well, got a Toro with me. I gotta take the neighborhood though, because this giant wing on the back. But whatever, going slow. We're just idling around. We're only like a mile from his house. Kyle's.
I traded my green Tecumseh push mower with a bag that I found on the street, got it running. I actually put another engine on there from another one from a neighbor. Anyway, I wanted it because this one has a good bag. It's a little moldy, but there's no rips in it. It's a good bag. Not to mention the Toro recycler bags, hard to come by. This one's in, I mean, it's okay, but there's actually a hole over here, you know what I mean? Also, the front wheels are completely locked up, seized. It won't move. But there's a lot of crap in between there, so maybe I might remove the wheels and blow it out, whatever, and see what kind of debris is in there, why it's all locked up like that. Rear wheels are good. It is the high wheel. Bone dry. Earl's good. Right at full, clear. It's good. Let's see if it if I can pull it. This cable's still a little bit kinky, but I'm gonna work it back and forth a little bit. Alright. Slowly. Not gonna start. There's no gas. Okay, I've got it loosened up now. Feels like it has good compression. Let's flip this to its side. Look underneath. Your typical Toro Gator blades, Gator type blades. They have the edges over here, which mulch really well. I like them. Look at that. Look at this. Belt is off. Okay, is off the pulley. Pulley is rusted. Look at that. That's terrible. That's no good. And I don't think I have a pulley like that. You guys see that? That's probably why it doesn't work. Ooh. This is never a good sign when the washer pops out like that. I may have gotten a bad deal. I'm gonna take off the blade and try to figure out that belt situation. Alright, at least that came off pretty easily. Blade's decent. It's rusty, but look at the edge. It's very sharp. It's almost like this really wasn't used very much at all, you know? But I'm kind of confused as to why it's so rusty on the inside and not so rusty on the outside. You know what I mean? Kind of like as if he mowed the lawn when the grass was super wet. Left the wet grass in there without, you know, cleaning it out, and then that moisture stayed here for the period of time that the grass was there. So this belt keeper bracket here is attached to 2 of the 3 engine mounting bolts. So to remove that, I don't know. I don't have good luck removing engine mounting bolts, especially in this condition, because more than likely it's gonna strip, you know. Let's get a 9/16 and see if it'll it'll budge. Sorry, 1/2 inch. I'm just gonna see if it budges. If it doesn't budge, I'm not gonna try. Sometimes if you take away the extension, it'll have more torque. Yeah, that's not coming off. Let's try the bottom one. Yeah, that's not coming off either. So I'm gonna just try and weasel the belt onto the pulley, but the pulley looks dunsky anyway. You know, I might have to just think about this for a bit. So this is the same logic as removing a flywheel off of a engine. You put outward leverage towards to pull the adapter outwards while you have the bolt into the crankshaft. I don't really have a good feeling about this, but I'm gonna just tap it a little. Yeah, that adapter's not coming off. This adapter is, the thing is, even if the self-propulsion works, right, I would need to get a new adapter because the condition this adapter's in, it's so rusty on the pulley, it'll just shred this belt if I ever got it going, you know. But I don't even know if this thing works right now, the self-propulsion, so why go through all this if the self-propulsion doesn't work, right? If self-propulsion doesn't work, then I would convert this to just a push mower, right? Obviously, I would get a lot less money for it, but I could keep the pulley on to where it is, cut the belt, get rid of the belt, right? If the engine runs and stuff, you just put the blade back on here and this will be a push mower. So I guess before I try to remove this, which is a big pain in the butt, right, and fix this up over here, I have to see if the propulsion works. So let's take the wheels off, right, and check out the situation. Just a 1/2 inch. This wheel's damaged. But the gears are good. The teeth in the thing is good. Look at this. That is really rusty. I am actually kind of amazed that it still spins all right. Let's just drown this a little bit, kind of loosen up whatever some rust that's in there. I should use penetrating oil for that though. I'm removing the bottom 2 bolts that hold the pulley cover. That way we can get a better look at what the transmission looks like. I'm going to try to get the belt at least onto the shaft. I have to flip this around the other side because the dipstick has to be on the lower side. If I rotate this, oil is going to spill out. I'm going to remove this wheel too. Teeth are good here too. This doesn't have that washer that other wheel had. You know, the washer. And this is frozen. This one won't turn. Might have to remove this gear, smooth it out, because this one's stuck. So the good news is I've got the belt back onto the pulley again. Yes, the pulley is trashed, and it's when you turn the crankshaft, it turns the pulley, turns the belt. The belt is actually turning the pulley on the transmission, and as you can see, it is in fact moving. So I have a feeling that the transmission is good. But this will not turn, so this is seized onto the shaft. Gonna have to remove this, try to extract this gear off, and smoothen out the shaft from the rust and unseize it. I'm gonna get that off. Jar it loose. It's coming. Keyway in here too. So this thing's not budging. It's really in there. I tried yanking this off. It's just seized on the inside. It's got a brand new can of penetrating oil from my friends over at Toro Products. I'm just gonna let this thing do its magic, let it soak for a bit. We'll see what happens. It's a process, you know? Come on. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, the washer. So yeah, this is all rusted out over here. Very rusty. I'm gonna grind it up to make it smooth. I removed the key from the keyway, and there is a small spring in there. Cleaned it up. Gotta clean the inside of this too. So as you can see, it's now smooth, and when you pull it backwards, it clicks, see? And then when you put it going forward, the keyway stops the gear. I'm gonna use some Red and Techie grease, spray grease from Lucas Oil. Just a couple of drops right at the keyway area. Check out it percolating there. And then we'll put this assembly back on again. Nice. Check that out. Smooth, man. I'm gonna put the wheel back on now. Oh man, I forgot to put this on first. Idiot! I finally got that on correctly. Put a little bit of spray grease on the shaft for the wheel. And let's just hope I put this on correctly. I mean, I want to say that this thing goes like that. A spacer? That's what I want to say. That? Or does that go over here? I don't think it goes over there. It goes over here. Flat part. Yeah. It's got it. Yeah, that's it. That's a ticket. Just gotta find the hole. Get the shaft in the hole. Look at that. Tight. Goes backwards. And it clicks when it goes backwards, which it's supposed to do. And when you go forward, it stops. Oh. Well, if you're free rolling it, it should move too. Oh, that's because the transmission's locked up. Yeah, transmission. I gotta work out the transmission. Alright, well, put both wheels back on again. And here you go. Rolls forward. Goes backwards. Rolls forward. Goes backward. And when it's engaged, this thing turns and it propels forward. So it appears that the transmission works. I just need this dreaded cable. This cable's always done ski, you know? So that's a little bit of it. Getting the transmission all worked out really wasn't very hard. Just kind of messy, that's all. Pretty stoked about that. Should we put some gas in it and just see if it starts? Let's do that. Okay, I put some gas in it. It's the primer kind, so let me feel. Actually, it feels okay. Primed it a few times. Remember, the belt is not connected, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's see if it starts. Oh, that cable's hinky. It just feels funny, you know? It's not smooth. All right, here we go. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. Maybe this thing's not engaged fully. Maybe let's spray it with some carb cleaner. Look at what we got going on here. We've got a leaky carb. That carburetor's probably Dunsky. Put a hose clamp, vice grip on the hose so it doesn't leak any more fuel. So look, when I push on the primer bulb, right, I feel fuel in the primer bulb. So I think the channel and the gasset's good, but the emulsion tube is blocked. So no fuel from the primer is going up. So I have a feeling that the primer bulb, actually the assembly is good, but it's dirty. Emulsion tube's blocked. So let's get some fluid into the intake manifold. See if we at least have spark. And you know what? Let's check and see if this has a sheared keyway. While I'm tired, I want to keep going. There's the key, and there's the keyway. So it's sheared, and it's turned 45 degrees to the left. So we're gonna have to get a new key for that keyway. I'm gonna push downwards on this crowbar here so that it has upward leverage. Did that do it? I think that did it. And there we go. There's the flywheel. And as you can see, oops, just fell. Sheared key. It looks like there's cement in there. Crazy, man. Look. It's like cement. Right. Oh, my back. Oh, all right. Looky here. What do we do? Change the key out of the sheared key in the keyway. Clean the carburetor best we could. Replace the throttle plate and the shaft because I broke it. Loosened up the front wheels. Moves forward and backwards. I also broke the drive cable, but it was rusted. It's not really my fault. I was pressing this primer thing, and believe it or not, it does prime. You guys think it'll start? Let's see. I think it'll start. 1 pull or 2 pulls? I say 3 pulls. Good day. Thanks all for joining me on this Toro recycler refurbishing, getting it going. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.